Okay, so finishing up this question over here, we ended up with negative 56 4/25 plus 360 4/25, which reduces to 304 4/25. And I don't believe that can be reduced, so that's as far as we're going to go. We're going to leave it an exact value fraction. We're going to try and avoid decimals if we can write it in exact value fraction. Alright, last up, we're going to solve a trig equation just to make sure that you guys are getting really good at this, except just like the previous section, our trig equation is not going to be readily solvable. We'll have to sort of simplify an expression to try and get it to a part where we can solve it. So let's see here. We've got sine of 5x cosine of 3x minus cosine of 5x sine of 3x. That entire expression equals 1. Right away you'll notice it's in the form of sine A cos B minus cos A sine B. So rather than working individually with 5x, 3x, 5x and 3x, I can actually simplify that to a much nicer, easier expression to work with. What can I reduce that to? Sine A cos B minus cos A sine B. Sine of A minus B, which in our case is sine of 5x minus 3x equals 1. This then becomes, actually I shouldn't be using arrows, I'll just use that arrow here, which then becomes sine of 2x equals 1. So this is an easy one to solve now. You've done this last chapter, you've done it this chapter. Let's go ahead and finish it up. You're looking for sine of some angle equals 1. I'll replace the 2x with theta, so sine of theta equals 1. So my reference angle theta is going to equal sine of what is 1? Sine of pi over 2. So reference angle is pi over 2. And because it's pi over 2, it's exactly on the axis, so I'm only going to have one possible solution here. So as a result, in that domain, I get the solution theta equals pi over 2. That's right. So now I got to compensate for that, so that means 2x is going to equal pi over 2. That means x is going to equal pi over 4. Since I have one solution in 0 to 2 pi, when I compress it by a half, I'm going to expect two solutions after the compression. So here's one of the solutions, pi over 4. I've now got to find the other solution as well. So to find the other solution, I'll look at the period. The period is going to be 2 pi divided by 2, which is pi. So the general solution of this is pi over 4 plus pi k. And then now I can find other possible solutions in our given domain. So when k equals 1, I'll get pi over 4 plus pi, which is equivalent to 5 pi over 4, which is also in our domain. Right? The domain we're working with is 0 to 2 pi. So any of these double, triple angle solutions, we have to find the general solution, then plug in k values, figure all possible solutions. So as a result, x is going to equal two possible solutions, pi over 4 and 5 pi over 4. I know I kind of rushed through that part a bit, but that's the part that you're really good at hopefully by now, solving those double angle trig equations. Good. So I've done one of each type of questions you guys are going to see in your homework. So I know there's not a lot of practice here, but you're going to see a few of these, you're going to see a few of these, you're going to see a few of these here, you're going to see a few of each of these kind of questions, and you're going to get lots of practice in your homework. So now you've got a chance to go ahead and work on your homework.